All right, Minecraft Snapshot season is back. This is my first time recording one of these update videos for the second channel, but I still wanted to do them, so I figured this would be the place they live. Maybe in the future I'll do some of these on live stream like most of the content is here, but for now, I wanted to get a quick turnaround on an absolutely gigantic, massive snapshot that I don't know if it's for 1.22 or like a mid-cycle 1.21 like they did with 120 with the armadillos and the dogs. In any case, whole bunch of stuff, more bug fixes than they have ever done in a snapshot, but I'm going to focus on just more of the highlights. Starting off with, this is a redstone torch. You might have been a little confused for a second. They have redone the model as well as the texture as it displays in your inventory, so it kind of sets it apart from a standard torch, and that's just what it looks like now. So you might be wondering why I've created this Evel Knievel roller coaster course of sorts, and that's because there's been some really cool changes with minecarts. They can now, like, jump and do cool acrobatics. Check it out. Dude, it launches and it'll, like, change its incline in the air. Oh, it's so cool. It does these smooth transitions, so you can actually do really cool jumps, so that if you have momentum carrying off of the end of an angled slope, you will launch, and it's just nice and smooth all the way around. And even if I actually exit this, it'll keep going, and we can just have the minecart continuing to do cool acrobatics all the way around the track. So make sure to like the video for cool minecart acrobatics, and we can just leave that running in the background. Okay, so next up, this is more of a technical change having to do with redstone, but still interesting to go over, I think. So in this situation, before this snapshot, I actually don't know exactly how Minecraft would have decided which of these pistons fires. I think it was based on directionality, but I might be wrong. You'll have to correct me. Anyway, that doesn't matter now, because here is the new expected behavior. So the way that the signal gets prioritized as to which piston is going to fire, it depends on the proximity of the lever that is, or whatever is emanating the signal. So in this case, it's actually random which one of the pistons is going to fire, because it's right down the middle, so it's not closer to either one of the pistons. So I can just flip this, and you'll notice it differs which of the pistons is actually going to fire. On the other hand, if I'm going to go and activate the lever that's closest to this piston, that's the one that will fire. So there was a whole bunch of technical lingo on like how it presets the track and, you know, doesn't update after you put the redstone down, and there's some fancy trickery as to how they accomplish this, but this is more or less how it works. It'll go to the closest thing to activate if there is a race condition between the two objects that could fire off. They kind of interfere with each other, and, you know, if it's a tie, then it will randomly choose one. So maybe this is a way that you can do new random number generators, although dispensers always seem to, you know, work pretty well for that sort of thing, but just mentioning it. All right. So bundles, they've been in the experiments on-off toggle in world creation for a very, 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 very long time now. And I was like, are they ever actually gonna, you know, come into the game? But they've done an update here, so presumably it's actually happening soon. So bundles crafting recipe was changed. It's a little bit easier now. All it takes is string and leather, so you can kind of get it mostly right off the bat. And I feel like I needed a recap on how bundles, you know, work, because it's been such a long time since we did anything with them, but let's recap that and go over some of the new features, and some of it'll just blend together. It's just how, you know, bundles work at this point. To bring all the random blocks into our inventory, bundles mostly like things that stack nicely with each other. So if I were to take this bundle and I left-click on the minecart, it's full. That's all. So it's kind of a waste. There's really no sense in putting the minecart in the bundle, because it's just, you know, not going to do anything. I right-click and I can remove the minecart. So let's now take items that are stackable, and we'll start clicking some of them in. Now, it's cool, as the bundle now has this sub-menu interface to display the contents, which it displayed like a little thing last time, but this is actually, you know, showing a lot more. I can keep clicking, and it actually shows up to the first 8 unique things that you have put into the bundle. If I add another after this, then it's going to cut off the bottom row, and it'll, keep showing the new things that I add. Now, what I can do is I can actually scroll. Right now, if I'm on my scroll wheel, I'm not even like holding shift or anything like that, and I can scroll through those visible items, and depending upon which one I'm on the Crying Obsidian. If I now right-click, it will remove the Crying Obsidian from the bundle. I can also, then go and put it back in. And if you notice, the bundle texture actually updates. It's like an open bundle, and it shows the block highlighted underneath, and then I can, again, right-click, remove the birch. It only works for the first, when you're over capacity, 7 items that are inside of the bundle. And beyond that, left-click to put it in. You can either left-click the item onto the bundle, or you can hold the bundle and left-click onto, which won't work here because of the minecart. But it gives you like a feedback of this isn't functioning. You can't do this. Of course, as you could before, you can just right-click the bundle and it'll drop all of the contents out onto the ground. But as they say in the update changelog, this is the first time that they have ever actually done, I keep right-clicking instead of left-clicking, this is the first time they've ever actually done a sub-menu inside of an item in Minecraft, and it's cool. Kind of looks like a chocolate bar sticking out of the wrapper here. There we go, nice chocolate bars. So that's the bundles. Easier to make, more functional, and maybe they'll be in the game soon, outside of the experiment screen that they've been on for a very, very long time. I don't know if the rabbit AI is a little screwy in this, but the rabbits are having problems here in this. So there's that. Anyway, speaking of animals, we got some new stuff, new variants. All right, I can't believe I'm gonna have to show something with the glow squid. What a disaster. So we have baby squids. Yep, there's a baby squid right there. And there's more baby squids. We also have baby glow squids. This was something listed in the bug list, I noticed. It was glow squids do not have baby. It was a bug for Minecraft, apparently. And now that's fixed, so there are baby glow squids. Oh, terrible. But on the cuter side, there are baby dolphins now as well, which is pretty great and lovely. And so there's that. Also, if we come over here, you'll notice there is what looks to be baby salmon. It's not a baby salmon. It's just different salmon size, which is a little confusing because, it goes along with baby dolphins, baby glow squid, baby squid. But the baby salmon are not baby salmon. They are just different size salmon. So please get it right. That's just, to give a little bit more variety when it comes to the salmon specifically, I guess. Next up, couple small changes, but kind of, one of them kind of nice. Which is that banner patterns now actually display a little preview of what they do on their item, rather than you having to actually take it into the loom in order to preview it. So that's pretty cool. Next up, this is it's a moment of silence. It's a moment of silence for the enchanted golden apple. I don't know if you know why, but the enchanted golden apple used to be an epic item. It used to have the purple text. It no longer has the purple text. Apparently, enchanted gapples, now with ancient cities and, being in the loot tables there, they're far too common. They're just a normal, not normal, but, only a little rare item. So their text they've been demoted from the epic to the rare item text color category. So you're not allowed to be happy anymore when you find an enchanted gapple, because it's just, it's kind of, just kind of mid, just a semi-rare item. Normal golden apples have also been demoted to just a common item as well, despite being really good for your health and everything. There have been a whole bunch of shifts in rarity tiers for varying items. Silence armor trim is now epic, which I think it deserves because, God, I just never want to have to look for one of those ever again. I honestly couldn't even tell you, like, if something was in a tier before and it changed. It's just, like, it all blends together for me. But they did a full list in the changelog if you're interested in seeing the specifics. I know Dragonhead and Elytra, those are also epics. And I'm like, where were they before? I don't remember. Well, anyway, so some updates to that. And then, like I said, a zillion other bug fixes and tweaks and things. But these were kind of the main highlights. I don't know if this means we're back in the weekly snapshots time of the year, but could be cool if we are. We can just keep on watching the minecart go and do Evel Knievel things. But that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next video / snapshots.